Well, it is 8 p.m. on Thursday, September 3rd, and I am at Smoothwater Outfitters once again. I'm staying here tonight so I can meet up early with my friend Dave Wilfong tomorrow morning so he can shuttle me to the Gamble Lake Access to start my trip. I am going to be doing a really awesome trip, might be my hardest trip ever, starting at Gamble Lake, going all through Cabin Falls area, Fat Man's Falls, Bridalveil Falls, and then all the way through to Sandy Inlet. So gonna go set up my tent. It's been raining on and off all night, and I want to get it set up again before the next bout of rain comes in. So off I go. Good morning. Well, it is just going on 7 o'clock on Friday morning, September 4th. I'm just at Smoothwater getting ready to leave. It's really quiet here. Everybody's still sleeping, so I didn't want to make a video outside. I am now heading to meet my friend Dave Wilfong at Sandy Inlet. He's going to be taking his boat from where he lives on Devil's Island to Sandy Inlet and meeting me there. He's going to jump in my car with me, and then we're going to drive to the Gamble Access, which is about 2 hours from there, plus probably the half an hour or so that you have to drive down that road, the Red Squirrel Road. I'm going to take off now, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, here's the proposed route for this trip. Starting at Gamble Lake, that's where I'll be accessing and be dropped off by my friend Dave Wilfong, who will be taking my car to Sandy Inlet. So I start at Gamble, go down in through Chance, through the North Lady Evelyn River, all through these little portages and chutes and waterfalls and rapids, and then down at Shangri-La into Catherine. I will then head down the south channel of the Lady Evelyn River to Cabin Falls, where I will stop in and see Hap and Andrea Wilson, Bridalveil Falls and Fat Man Falls. I'm told these two are the hardest two portages out there. No one told me about Cabin Falls, but it's pretty close behind those. Down through a few more smaller portages, and then come out at Willow Lake. Now, here I have the option to go do the 2-miler, which I'm told is a bit of a slog fest in the middle, but depending on what time of year, and into Diamond, or the route that I did take through Willow, up through Willow here, across these 2 small portages into Lady Evelyn Lake, and then down Lady Evelyn Lake, past Lady Evelyn Falls, and into Diamond. Now from Diamond, I'm going to go through Sharp Rock Portage into Sharp Rock Inlet, cross here over the Napoleon Mountain Portage, and to the Sandy Inlet Access off of Ferguson Bay off of Lake Temagami. And that's where my car will be waiting. Well, it is 11:30 and I am at the Gamble Lake Access. I'm here with my friend Dave. He just brought me. Dave the driver. Dave is the shuttle driver. He is now going to take my car away and leave it for me at the other end at Sandy Inlet. So I've got the canoe all packed. It's a beautiful day here in Temagami. It's really windy and it's raining on and off, but it's another great day for an adventure, I guess. I'm really nervous, I'm really anxious, and I'm just gonna go. So let's get started. I'm going the wrong way. I'm off to a good start. The sun's out.
Yeah, look at that. Here it comes. See ya. Have fun. Bruises and memories. Safe travels.
as I hear my car start and drive away. Oh God. I don't know why this is so scary for me, but it is. I have had a really tough morning. My stomach is like all, and super anxious. I thought I heard something. I don't know why. I'm good with the trip, I think. I know that it's something that I'm capable of doing. I'm prepared for it. I've worked my way up for, I don't know, 3 years now, tripping in TEMAGAMI to be able to do it. I don't know what it is. I think it's the car leaving. I don't know. But huge thanks to Dave for helping me with this trip. I couldn't have done this without him. He actually told me about this route 2 or 3 years ago when I first started tripping in TEMAGAMI. We were going to do it, and then he was too busy with camp to be able to get away, so that got kiboshed, and I didn't really think about it again until this year when I had decided in the spring that I wanted to do it solo. So here I am, and I'm on my way. So today is day 1. It is Friday, September 4th, and today I am going to be heading to McPherson Lake, is where I plan on camping tonight, by the waterfalls. If it's empty, hopefully. There were no cars at the access, but you can get to these lakes from a bunch of different access points, so there could be people here even though I don't see vehicles. Anyways, today I have 8 portages, and the weather's a little shifty. It's actually supposed to start raining around 2, I think between 2 and 4 there's a chance of rain, and there's also a chance of thunder and lightning today. I'm going to go and take a bunch of deep breaths and get on my way. Now the rain is starting to come down. Awesome. Well, I've been paddling for about 20 minutes and it is just starting to really pour. So I'm going to find a place to pull over and throw my rain pants on quick. Well, wouldn't you know it, as soon as I stopped and got my rain pants on, it stopped raining and the sun came out. I just went down that little swift that I had to pull my canoe up on the Florence Lake trip on part 4. I stopped, and I guess I didn't have to. My pants would have been dry by now probably, but oh well. I'm just going to wear them for now and see what happens. If I need to take them off at the portage, I will. Alright, back to paddling we are. Alright, look at me go. Oh, beautiful day here in TEMAGAMI. It's raining once again. I feel like this is going to be the theme of the week. We're only on day 1, so we don't have to think about that right now. Well, I'm glad I put my rain pants on after all. I got in the canoe and it stopped raining, and then shortly after it started raining. It was just a nice light rain. I was like, oh, this is fine, I can deal with this. And then it just started downpouring. So I put my hat back on, put my hood back up, and now it's stopped raining again and the sun is trying to come out. There's quite a bit of blue sky. I'm actually paddling into the black clouds, and the blue sky is to the right of me, so, and a bit behind me. You can see it in the video there. So anyways, I have made my way through Gamble and Chance, and I'm just on the Lady Evelyn River now. So got a ways to paddle on this before I get to like a series of portages. I think that there was 8. Oh yeah, there's a 100, a 100, a 400, a 100, a 200, a 200, a 200, and a 200. So there you go. Well, it's 12:30. In the last hour, I have been hot, cold, rained on, poured on, and now the sun is shining and it's warm. So I just took off my raincoat and I'm pretty comfortable now as long as the sun stays out. And I had a tailwind there for a little bit, but it just died. Like it just blew me like for a couple of seconds and then it stopped. So I don't know. Anyways, I am just paddling along in this crazy weather. There are some more clouds that look like they're coming in. So I'm sure the cycle will begin all over again. With the break in the rain, I thought I might eat my lunch. It's 1:45 and I'm pretty hungry. I had breakfast at 6:30 this morning, so I did have a half a muffin in the car, but because my stomach was so upset, I didn't want to eat too much. But now that I'm out here, I feel a little bit more comfortable. So I just brought a prosciutto wrap with some ha 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 moo, laughing cow cheese on it. And I'm just going to snack on this while I paddle down the river. Got some angry clouds back there. I don't know if you can see them. They look like they're kind of going that way or this way. It's hard to tell when you're in a moving boat. They are not pretty. Remove it. All right, it's 1 o'clock and I just got to that campsite where the bridge used to be. It's just before the 1,000 meter portage. These dark, angry clouds are coming my way. And there are thunder and lightning showers expected today, this afternoon, around 2. So this is the last campsite for quite some time. I don't know how far, maybe an hour's worth of paddling, maybe a little bit less. And I don't want to get stuck on the river in a thunderstorm. It's not very safe. I've paddled part of that river and I know that there isn't really anywhere to stop. I was paddling past this site and I thought, you know what, just stop here for a second, take a minute and think about what you're doing, because I don't want to get stuck in like a thunder and lightning storm out on the water. And over here, blue skies and sunshine. But the wind, I don't know if you can hear the wind, it's really strong and it's just pushing the clouds up and over. I still think I might miss this, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, well, just as the dark clouds have arrived overhead and the rain is starting, I have got the canoe here up on a branch and I tied it to the tree so it wouldn't like get blown away. And ouch, watch my head. I'm just gonna sit under here and hunker down for a minute and see what happens. I still don't hear any thunder or see any lightning, but it's always better to be safe than sorry, especially when you're traveling alone. So I'm just gonna wait here for a minute and see what happens. Well, it's raining. Not any harder than it was when I was in the boat earlier, but I might have made the wrong call, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Quite comfy, cozy under here. Canoe above me, my backpack here underneath. I'm leaning on the back of it, and then on the other side, I have my food bag. Whatever. I got no schedule to keep on this trip. As long as I'm out and on my way home Thursday, I'm good. So just take my time. Well, the rain has slowed down quite a bit, and no thunder, no lightning. Got some blue skies kind of coming up around here. Clouds are now coming from this way. So I'm still gonna have some light rain probably, but I'm gonna head out. All right, well it is 10 to 2. It's lightly raining and I am back on the water. Guess I didn't really need to stop, but like I said earlier, I'd rather be safe than sorry, so. Oh, the scenery here is quite stunning. The sun has just popped out. All of the dark clouds that were coming at me and that went over me earlier are now in front of me. And behind me and above me is all blue skies, which is lovely. That makes me very happy. I think I'm about 2 kilometers or so. I think I got about 2 kilometers or so left to paddle before I get to the first portage, and shouldn't take me too long. Alright, it is 2:18 and I am just passing the other branch of the Lady Evelyn River. Up in front of me, coming across the sky, there are some very dark, angry clouds. Hopefully they are moving faster than I am. But also on the right side of me, there are some as well coming over. So looks like I might be getting some more rain, and that thunderstorm still might be on its way. Well, I am once again paddling on new territory, which I am happy about. Alright, it is 2:30 and I am just coming up to my first portage, which also has a campsite on it, I believe. I think they're together, I'm not 100% sure. And it's just there on the right. Now I'm just scooting along here on the 300-meter portage. It's very overgrown. I wonder if people run the rapids here. I can't actually see the water. I can hear it. Well, I don't know what's over there. There's a small glimpse of the water. I definitely wouldn't want to run that. Can't see the other end. Well, the reason that portage seems so long was because I didn't actually go from the portage. I went from the campsite. And that horrible, really deep mud is in that route. So I decided to jump back in the canoe and paddle down to the portage. It's not that far, but it's probably a couple hundred meters. And I can knock that off carrying the canoe on that section. Something I was told about this route is it's signed well. And there's the sign, and there's an X blaze right above it too. So, okay, cool. Well, I lost a little distance, but not much. See, there's a reason that I keep track of how long it takes me to do all the different lengths of portages, because as soon as I finished that one with the pack, I knew there was something off. It took me like 15 minutes to do a 300 meter. I know there was some muddy spots and some rocky spots, but it still shouldn't have taken me that long. So from the other put in to here, it took me 9 minutes. So not that I saved a huge amount of time, but that whole first section before the actual portage started, where it was like from the campsite to the portage, was really, really muddy and wet and ugh, right? So I just missed all that. So that's good. So I'm at the other side, first portage of the trip done. It's raining again. I don't know how many I'm going to do. I wanted to go to McPherson to stay for tonight, but I did have such a late start today. I might just go to the waterfalls, which are after the two more portages. I'm going to see how the portages are. If I can make it through, I'll make it through. It also depends on the weather and if that thunderstorm comes or not. So again, going to play it by ear and see what happens. You're not going to believe this. It's pouring again. Even though it's raining, it's still so pretty here. And It's so remote, like there's nobody out here. The sky looks really pretty even though it's raining. This is so pretty. With the bright green moss on there. Just gorgeous. I was assuming that was going to be my next portage, but it's not. You can hear the waterfalls. The next one is a 400 meter. I think that's the biggest one of the day, next to the one that I just did, which was supposed to be 3, and I probably did like 7. Alright, crazy loud waterfalls and portages right there on the right. So, off I go. I was like going really slow and like stopping myself because I didn't want to go over that. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. The canoe's right over there. That's where I took out. Started walking down the trail and it goes here. That is not 400 meters. Maybe there's another one that's really close by. I don't know. Alright, well I have screenshots of my FOT map on my phone. And there's a little teeny tiny P100 before the P400. So it must be just across the way. This is really pretty. It's a really nice campsite. If I didn't have 5 more portages to do today, I would stay here. Let's check out these waterfalls. Wow, beautiful. Oh my goodness, these are gorgeous. There's the waterfalls I just came from. Like on the map, it was just like pretty much right across from it, so maybe it's here. Oh, there's the sign. Don't, right in front of me. There's 2 of them on the map, right? So I don't know if that other one, the next one, might be worse. So, this is weird. The portage is going to the left. Well, I just dropped off the backpack, and this was a nice portage. There's a lot of rocks and stuff to go over, but I had a problem at the start of it. There's some trees that have gone down, or some branches, and they were covering the trail. So I went the one way where I thought it was. I could see a faint trail, and then it ended. And there was like all this brush and stuff on the ground, so I just thought I was going the wrong way. So I turned around and I went another way and had to climb over this big log. And I do that, and then I'm like, nope, there's nothing here. So I went back out, went back to the canoe, walked back again. I'm like, there's a trail here, you gotta follow it. Didn't see any axe blazes or any trail tape or anything, but I just followed the faint trail, which here is pretty, you can see it pretty well, but where I was at the start there, it was all muddled up. So actually I gotta really make sure to watch, because this also went around the waterfalls on the other end. So it's not quite a 400 meter, I don't think. Well, it is, but from before the waterfalls. I went around the waterfalls on the campsite. But somewhere here, I have to turn left, and that's where the trail is kind of like all blocked and stuff. So I really have to pay attention here to make sure I don't pass it and go all the way to the other end. Okay, that one's done. Just got a really weird entry into the water, but what else is new? So that was my second 400 meter, technically 400 meter portage. I still have 5 left to go to get to the campsite that I'm aiming for. hopefully nobody's on it. They're all small. One of them's like 55, there's a 75, there's a 125, a 130, and something else. So hopefully they're tiny. There were a couple of, I think there were 255s on this map that I didn't have, they didn't exist earlier. So hopefully some of them are like that. Alright, I am back on the water. The good news is it stopped raining while I was in there. It was raining while I was on the portage, and then when I came out it was raining, and now that I'm on the water it stopped. So that's good. You know, still a mix of crazy clouds with blue skies and sunshine. Alright, I better get moving. The sun has joined us once again today, and looks like it might be sticking around for a little bit. Okay, I'm coming up to the 50 meter. I can tell by the sound that it is a waterfall, and I will most likely have to go around it, which is fine. And there's also like crazy boulders everywhere, so I think it's like right here too. So I'm going to turn off the camera and pay attention to what I'm doing here. Well, this is absolutely gorgeous, and also a massive pain in the butt. I don't see a sign, but I'm assuming I either have to go through here or just walk along the rocks to the bottom. And these are like those big bouldery rocks that are like slippery. A lot of them have moss on them. And I have to be really, really, really careful not to roll my ankle or anything here. So, 50 meters, but not so simple. That was the longest, hardest 50-meter portage I've ever done in my life. I don't want to go back. Like, I brought all the things so that I could just do the canoe. Like, because it's so small, I thought, well, I'll just do the canoe like on the back of my head, like instead of putting the paddle in and the pillow and all that stuff and the yoke. So I carried all that stuff, and yeah, I don't enjoy this at all. And this is what a lot of my trip is going to be, I think. So there's a campsite supposedly right here. I think it might be right across where I'm walking. I think it might be that big open thing. If it is, I might stay there. I still have 4 portages left, and I just don't feel like I have the energy to do them. I did not eat my granola bar, but I don't want to have a mistake. Like, I don't want to have an accident. It'll make my day longer tomorrow. It'll make me have 9 portages tomorrow, but I would have had 8 today, so I don't really see what the difference is. Plus, I can start in the morning, which I like, you know, and not at like 11:30. So I'm going to think on it while I'm walking back, and it's probably going to take me like an hour to go get the canoe and come back, so I'll show you some of it. I'm moving much faster now that I don't have anything in my hands. I think it was because if I fell, like, my hands were full. I don't know. Yeah, I'm moving a lot better without anything in my hands. They're not super slippery, which is good. This is why I don't want to do the 2 really hard portages, Bridal Veil and Fat Man's, in the rain. step on the one that moves every freaking time. Oh yeah, look at the size of that, and it's moving. Oh, I just don't want to. I just want to stand here and not go anymore. Scary. I think my shoes were wet too. That's why, because I had to step in the water. Okay. Set the camera. Gotta pick it up. On the map I have, it doesn't look like the campsite is this close to the waterfalls, but it looks like a campsite to me. There's a fire pit down there by the rocks, and it looks like there's some stuff up top. I'm gonna take a look. I don't have any more energy left for today. I mean, if they're normal portages, that'd be okay, but if I gotta do a 130 meter and a 75 meter like I just did, I don't know if I can right now. So I think it's best to wait until I have fresh legs tomorrow. I was just paddling around to see if there was a good place to land the canoe, and this is actually the 75 meter portage. I have a feeling it's not that bad, and I kind of feel like I should do it now, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna stay. I'm tired. Alright, it is 5:37 on Friday, September 4th, and I am here at my beautiful campsite on the Lady Evelyn River. I'm not sure exactly. I can't really say anything more specific. At the 75 meter portage. Yeah, there. So there was a little trail going up this hill to this tent pad here, and then you can kind of climb up these rocks. Look at how high I am up here. Like, this is crazy. The elevation is nuts. There I am, and there's my shadow. Hi. I'm really tall. Cool. I don't know if you can see this, but it's raining again. It's sunny and it's raining. I need to get my tent set up. I'm sitting here like messing around because I'm like, oh, it's sunny and nice and the rain is gone now. And guess what? It's not. It's raining. My bag just like dried in the sun, and now it's getting wet again. Nice. Well, it stopped raining again. I got my tent set up, blew up my thermarest, my pillow, got my sleeping bag out, and I even got a little fire going. I collected some wood. I am starving. I have a hamburger for dinner that is actually already pre-cooked. I barbecued hamburgers for dinner 2 days ago, and I just brought the cooked hamburger. When I said I was going to cook on the fire, I didn't actually think it was going to happen, honestly. It's so wet, it's rained so much, and I don't know, I guess I got enough dry wood together, and it's going. So my snow peas, they just need to cook a little bit, and the burger's already cooked. Just need to heat it up, which I will do. Let's open the fire. And my bun got a little squished, but it seems to be not too bad. I did, of course, once again, not bring my plate for some reason, so I'm gonna go get one of my placemat thingies, and I'll just use that. Alright, my hamburger is heated up. I just melted some cheese on it. I got ketchup on one side of the bun and mayo on the other. Cut up my cucumber, put a little salt on it, and same with the snow peas, and dinner is done. I'm a little bit freaked out because dark clouds are moving in again, and I've got everything like kind of out here, so I'm gonna hurry up and eat and put stuff away as I'm doing that. And for the 95th time today, it is raining. And the sun is shining again. There's big clouds over managed to get everything in the vestibule quickly. And I'm still sitting up here on my rock eating my food because it seemed to be getting wet here, which is great. Well, there's all this dead wood lying around everywhere. This one piece seemed pretty dry, so I just cut a piece off, and I laid it on top of the fire when it was going good, but it burned, but it didn't really catch, and the fire was just starting to go out. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to go in the tent. It keeps raining, and then the sun comes out, and now it's getting cold, and then there's more clouds. I'm just done with it. I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, it could have been much, much worse. I'm very happy for the rain I got. It was very nice. Like, mostly it was decent rain. It wasn't like pelting in my face, only like short periods. So, but I'm glad this is burning because it's getting a little chilly. It's supposed to go down to feels like 6 tonight. So yes, fire is good. I'm pretty sure there was a day, Twinkle Lake Loop, I think, Talking Falls, where I vowed not to camp at waterfall campsites anymore. It was the first thing I thought of when I saw it today. I was like, oh, there's a campsite right there. I'm pooched. I need to like just relax. And it's a beautiful site, right? And I thought, okay, I'll just stay here. But I'm hearing people talking again. I'm sitting by the fire and I keep hearing guys talking, like guys' voices, right? And I'm like, what is... So I come over here and I look. You can't see if anybody's at the portage is through the rocks, but it's through that little, I don't know, there. It's through that opening. It's just basically a path of giant rocks, as you saw earlier. It was very joyous. And so where you bank the canoe, I keep hearing people, and I'm assuming they're behind those trees, and all of a sudden someone's going to pop out and be like, oh shit, someone's on the site or something, and then it'll be awkward. I don't know. I'm just standing out here on the rocks, admiring this beautiful waterfall. There's these little pink clouds over top of it. It's just beautiful, but honestly, the voices thing, it's making me a little crazy. I keep waiting for somebody to come out of that portage. Oh my God, can you see this? I don't like that. It's not even that cold yet. It's been rainy all day though, and it's really damp out, so I'm gonna change into my sleeping stuff, and I'm gonna go sit in the tent, maybe read my book for a little bit, and check out my maps, I don't know, and just get warm and cozy. Just went to fill up my water bottle, and there's a little froggy out here. Almost stepped on him. Hi, froggy. Oh, I lit my little candle lantern. I was hoping it would warm up my tent a little bit, but so far no luck. I don't think it's working. Oh, hi. Just in bed. I had to run out and go pee, and I was freezing. I even did the jumping jacks before I got in, and I'm still like, oh. It's not even that cold out yet. It's supposed to go down to 7. Feels like 7. I think between 1 a.m. and like 8 a.m. it's supposed to be feels like 7, and then feels like 6. So, ooh, I don't like it. I got my Patagonia on for the first time since like March, I think. I love this thing. It really keeps me warm. And I have my candle lantern going over there in the corner. I was trying to kind of I had some clothes that just felt damp. You know, the stuff I wore earlier today, so I just wanted to kind of see if I could suck the moisture out. I've used it before in like rainy situations, and it's been great. Plus, I guess it raises the temperature of your tent like a degree, maybe 2, they say. I don't know. Anyways, really good day today. Hard. I set out to go to McPherson, and I didn't go, and I'm not freaking out about it, which is really weird. But as long as like I said, as long as I get out like in my car by Thursday so I can work on Friday, I'll be fine. Like, I have quite a bit of time if I have like, as long as I don't have like 3 thunderstorm, lightning, pouring rain days in a row or anything. Excuse me. It should be all right. Just move a little each day. The only place that I have to be, like really, on my schedule, I guess, is at Haps tomorrow, and I don't have to be there either, but Cabin Falls. I sent Hap and Andrea a message just letting them know that I was coming through, and he said see you there. So I'm assuming I'm going to visit with them or see them while I'm there, which will be nice. To say hello, and I really like to see the cabin because I read the book. I've read quite a few of Hap's books now, not all of them, but I'm making my way through pretty good, and I have one of them right there, Trails and Tribulations. So yeah, so that would be really, really cool. So I have to do that tomorrow. So I think I have something like 9 portages, but I was gonna say they're not hard, they're not long, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.